Hi everybody, it's Brad from the Big Family Homestead, and in this video I'm going to show you how we set up from scratch our wheatgrass growing system. So let's get to it. So now we do have other videos that are on wheatgrass, the different aspects of it, some that even show how our system works, and a lot of people really like our system because it's big and it's easy to use. It's just very utilitarian. You can check those videos out for yourself, but we did not have one that shows you how we actually set it up from scratch. Well, it's getting ready to be springtime and it's ready for us to bring the whole system back in and put it back together. So we're gonna take you along for the ride and well, hope you like the video. If you do, please do subscribe and share it around. It does help our family out. So let's check this out. All right, now we've got our wheatgrass gonna be set up here, our system, in a really tight, cramped area of our laundry room. But the very first thing you need to note is down below, here, and I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. Down below, it's like a 30-gallon tub. We've put plastic down and then a towel, because you will spill, you will, have little dribbles and little mishaps. But so put your plastic down, then a towel, and then you're gonna go ahead and put your container, your water reservoir in. That's first. So next, here's our wire rack. It's basically a metal wire shelving rack that we've hooked our plumbing onto. But what we need to do now is we're gonna go ahead and affix a shower curtain around 3 sides of this so that when water splashes, it does not get all over the back of your wall. Okay, and now this is what it looks like when we've got the shower curtain affixed onto our rack. All we did really is we took some wire ties and used the existing holes into this shower curtain. Now it's a little bit longer than you need, so you got to cut it to fit. And also we just kind of doubled back around because there was about 6 more inches that go around back that way. But that will help keep water from getting on your walls and mold, mildew, and making a huge mess. All right, next thing up, we got to put this into our reservoir. So here we go. Now we've got our rack, our shower curtain, and our plumbing all affixed on there, which that's just a regular old irrigation piece of hose, and these are like eyedropper outlets, but it goes down to our aquarium pump, which is down there. It's going to suck the water out of the bottom in the reservoir, pump it up there, and onto our trays. We're almost done. Cool. So now we've got our trays lined up, and they're lined up in a zigzag pattern. Basically what you've got over here, there's holes drilled in on this side. The water's gonna drip down from here. It's gonna run this way, and down, and down, and down. But one thing I gotta show you, and this is kind of important, shims. Now, the side that you want to have elevated so the water flows right, we figured out these little wood shims really help you keep the water moving properly. It just lifts the tray up just a smidge to keep the water going this way, and that way it eliminates like mold and mildew and all that kind of nasty stuff that a lot of people report that they're getting. We don't get that because it's just a nice enough slope where the water moves through the root systems and doesn't sit and doesn't puddle up, and the roots get as much as they need, and it doesn't have mold. So there. Okay, now it's time to fill it up with water, and we don't fill it all the way full, but we do give it about 15 to 20 gallons. So fill her up. Okay, so at this point we've got everything set up, the water's in, it's ready to be turned on. We would normally be putting our sprouted seeds into the trays, but since this is the very first of the year, we're just gonna give it a test. We haven't set any seeds to sprout yet, but that's when you would do it, and you would be off to the races. And really, that's it. It's really simple, done. And last, we just make sure that it's all tested up, there's no water leaking anywhere, and it's working. Water runs down here, through the holes, down here, on and on it goes. It ain't rocket science, folks. You can do this. So there you have it, folks. It's really, really easy to set this system up. Doesn't cost you a lot of money to build it from scratch for yourself. This will make a ton of wheatgrass. And if you look at the prices that they're selling this stuff for at the store, it's night and day. I mean, literally the squares that they sell you that are like that big, and they call it pet grass or whatever, they're charging $5 or more, and I'm here to tell you, it's maybe about a dime in seeds. So there it is. Anyway, Brad from the Big Family Homestead, you guys have an amazing day.